Tesla launches the Great EV Deflation and Morgan Stanley is bullish on the automaker. I'm about to show you why, friends. The electric vehicle industry is buzzing with excitement today as Tesla launches what Morgan Stanley is calling the Great EV Deflation. What does this mean? Tesla shares soared more than $50 billion during the trading session on Friday, bringing the company's market value to an unprecedented $559 billion. This has cemented Tesla's position as the world's most valuable automaker, and investors are eagerly anticipating what comes next. By the way, I'm not a Tesla investor. I'm not in stock market. So Tesla is known for pushing the boundaries of innovation and shaking up the status quo in the automotive industry. The company's latest move, a significant cut in prices for its electric vehicles, is no exception. According to Morgan Stanley, these price cuts have led to what the firm analysts are calling the Great Electric Vehicle Deflation. This is a game changer for the industry. Never before has a car company cut prices by 13 to 23% on the vast majority of its product range at one time. Morgan Stanley surveyed several dealers and automotive experts to see if they had ever seen this before, and not one of them could remember a single precedent. This is a clear indication that Tesla's move is unprecedented and could signal a shift in the industry towards more affordable electric vehicles that we may be seeing coming in 2023. This is a great news for consumers as it means that electric vehicles are becoming more accessible and affordable. By the way, I don't like using the word consumers, people. So it's not secret that one of the biggest barriers to electric vehicle adoption has been the high cost compared to gas cars. With Tesla's price cuts, the barrier is being lowered and more people can now consider an electric vehicle as their next car purchase. But the impact of this great EV deflation extends beyond just consumers. It could also lead to a decrease in battery costs, which would further reduce the cost of electric vehicles. This could lead to more widespread adoption of electric vehicles, which would benefit not just Tesla, but the entire industry. It could also mean the beginning of the end for gas cars as electric vehicles become more affordable and accessible to a wider range of our society. In light of these developments, it's no surprise that Morgan Stanley has confirmed its outperform rating and $220 price target for Tesla. The firm believes that the recent price cuts will help Tesla increase its market share in the electric vehicle market and drive down the costs of electric vehicles. While some investors may be concerned that Tesla's price cut move may upset people who recently paid much higher prices for their electrics for the same exact car, Morgan Stanley has addressed this issue in their report. The firm's analysts recall that 110 years ago, Henry Ford introduced the Model T runabout and reinvented mass production, which led to a sharp decrease in car prices. This move revolutionized the automotive industry and made cars more affordable for the masses. Similarly, Tesla's recent price cuts could be seen as a move to revolutionize the electric vehicle industry and make electric cars more accessible to a wider range of our society. People who buy cars. While some recent buyers may feel kind of disappointed, the overall impact of these price cuts could be positive for the industry and for people in the long run. Now, moreover, Tesla has reputation for being customer-centric and has a history of offering generous discounts and incentives to its customers. It's possible that the company has a plan in place to address any potential dissatisfaction among recent buyers. By the way, if you remember, several days ago I reported that one person was able to negotiate about $12,000 or so on its new Tesla. So Morgan Stanley believes that Tesla's recent price cut move is a long-term strategy to revolutionize the EV industry and make electric cars more accessible to a wider range of people, similar to how Henry Ford's mass production led to a sharp decrease in car prices 110 years ago. While some recent buyers may feel kind of disappointed, the overall impact of these price cuts could be positive for the industry and for people in the long run. In their report, Morgan Stanley analysts noted that nothing like the innovation that Henry Ford brought to manufacturing has yet to happen in the electric vehicle industry, particularly at Tesla. So this This is not like what happened 110 years ago. They wrote that we are only in the early days of Tesla's price cuts, and this is the beginning of when changes in design, manufacturing, technology, and scale will lead to a deeper deflation in the price of electric vehicles. Here's a quote I want to share with you, friends. While it's still early days following the Tesla price cuts, we believe history will reflect upon this time as the moment when changes in design, manufacturing, technology, and scale enable profound deflation in the price of electric vehicles. Potential changes to industry composition and market share may take years to play out, but we believe the electric vehicle forecasts and manufacturing plans of competing electric vehicle players like startups and legacy may potentially need to be fundamentally reconceived, Morgan Stanley said. So do you think this is an important place in history of electric vehicles or cars in general? This statement highlights the significance of Tesla's recent price cut move and how it could potentially lead to a major shift in the electric vehicle industry. As Tesla continues to innovate the design and manufacturing technology, they could potentially drive down the price of electric vehicles and make them more accessible to more people. Furthermore, Morgan Stanley believes that Tesla's move could force other electric vehicle manufacturers to reconsider their forecasts and manufacturing plans because of this new situation. This could lead to a shakeup in the industry and potentially change the competitive landscape in the electric vehicle market. I mean, imagine changing the prices 10 to 23% is a game changer. So in conclusion, Morgan Stanley believes that Tesla's recent price cuts move is a significant step toward bringing about a great EV deflation and could lead a major shift in the electric vehicle industry as Tesla continues to innovate the design, the manufacturing technology, potentially driving down the price of electric vehicles and making them even more accessible to more people. So Tesla's latest move to cut prices on its electric vehicles is a bold and game-changing move that could lead to the great EV deflation and the beginning of the end for gas cars. It's a win for people and to the industry as a whole. So this price slashing strategy is sure to revolutionize the electric vehicle industry, and Tesla is leading that change. As investors and automotive enthusiasts alike watch closely to see what Tesla does next, it is clear that the great EV deflation is here to stay. So we see and we look forward to more price cuts in the industry. I personally think the prices of the used cars will come down, and they are already coming down. Prices of used Teslas will come down. So in 2023, we should see more affordability of electric vehicles and vehicles in general, because there will be more vehicles available in the market to choose. What do you think? Or do you agree with this? By the way, you have noticed I've been doing some AI-generated voiceovers videos just to put more output. And I will still continue doing these types of videos and insights live, I mean in real voice and real personality. Those are just in addition to this. So if that's okay with you, I will continue doing that, and we'll see how things go. If they're working well, we'll keep doing that. If they don't work well, we'll stop doing this. But this format of communication will always stay. Well, thanks for watching. Give us thumbs up, please. Share your comments. God bless you, and I'll see you soon in our next report.